All right. If you are not jacked or in the spot that you want to be in, you should be pissed off right now.
You gotta get pissed off. You gotta get pissed off that you're not in the spot that you want and that there are people out there that are doing 10 times better than you. Like, it pisses me off every time I open up Instagram Reels or something and right away it's some, guy driving a freaking Lambo SVJ or some, Rolex or, shit like that. And, these people, like, they have it and I don't. It pisses me off because I'm working hard every single day and I don't have those things. But I think the biggest thing that you have to realize is if you're not working hard, you're not going to get pissed off. I wasn't pissed off that people were driving Lambos and Ferraris at my age when I was 20, 21 years old in school. That didn't piss me off. Why? Because I was just going about my life. I was complacent. We were complacent, just doing the same shit every single day, and we weren't pissed off on what we actually wanted to achieve.
Yeah. And so many of you guys don't even have self-respect. Like, you guys think other people are ahead of you. Like, you need to think that you're the fucking man. Like, what's the point of thinking or believing that other people are better than you or smarter than you? You should think in your mind that you're better than everyone else so you can be the best version of yourself. Oh, I'm the fucking man. Why would you think, oh, LeBron James is better than me, oh, he's richer than me? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? You're gonna admit that some other man is better than you? And even if they are, why would you believe that? What kind of mindset is that? You can manifest things, you can be optimistic, and that's going to help you work harder. But so many of you guys are just accepting that you're mediocre and you're doing nothing about it because you don't even think you could do it. It's like, if another human has done something, you can do it too. Unless you're fucking autistic or you have a disability with no fucking legs or no fucking arms. If you're a human who's not terrible, you can do anything. But it's like, you guys just look at these people like, oh, there's no way I can be the best at this. There's no way I can get rich. There's no way I can get jacked. And that's what I used to think. Oh, I look around at my boys who are mediocre. I look around my family's mediocre. I'm just going to end up like them. There's no way I could do something out of the ordinary. But you should get fucking pissed off that there's guys who are like rich and famous who aren't even that fucking special. They aren't even that fucking special. There's guys who are influencers, who are fitness influencers, who are not more jacked than us, who aren't smarter than us, who make way more fucking cash. You know?
Yeah, you just got to put in the work every single day. And back to what you were saying is like, a lot of people, they don't even think they're the main character in their own movie. They go about their daily life, and everyone else is a main character, and you're like the side character. You're like one of those NPCs in GTA who just like, ooh, ooh. Like, bro, you are the fucking main character of your movie. And if you don't ever have that realization, you're going to put your life on cruise control. You're going to go through life worrying about what other people are doing, worrying about if this thing is going to work out, or if you can do even like the smallest thing. But you got to understand right now, the people who make themselves the main character of their movie, they don't give a fuck about other people. They don't care about what other people think, what other people are doing. They only care about leveling up and making themselves the best version of themselves. And that's what you have to do. You have to think, okay, how am I going to get to this next level? And I need to get pissed off to go to that next level. Because that is what is going to fuel you. Anger is going to fuel you. I remember when, after high school, when this girl left me, that's when I started taking the gym more serious. Why? Because I was pissed off. You need to use anger to leverage your energy every single day.
Yeah, and so many of you guys avoid anger. You have a coping mechanisms. Oh, my girl left me. It's because she was dumb. It was because it was her fault. She was a bad girl. No! It was because you were a fucking stupid soy boy. It was because you're not a fucking masculine man. It was your fault, but because you don't want to feel bad and face your own problems in the fucking mirror, oh, it's her fault. You blame other people. People love blaming other fucking outside things when most of the shit that happens in your life is your fucking fault.
Not even most. Everything is your fault.
It's your fucking fault. Unless you get hit by a car, struck by lightning, everything's your fucking fault.
Yeah. Everything's your fault at the end of the day. So if you don't have the results that you want, if you're not at the level that you want, it's your fault. You have to take accountability for that. And a lot of people, they like to dodge accountability. And when you dodge accountability, in your mind it tells you, okay, I'm doing enough. okay, I'm good where I'm at. Okay, I'm complacent. It's like, bro, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck are you complacent when there are people out there doing 10 times better than you?
Mm-hmm.
And there are people that, the people that are doing 10 times better, there are people above them doing 10 times better than them.
Mm-hmm.
So those people above them are doing 100 times better than you, and you're not pissed off that you're literally a fucking bottom feeder in society. You're not pissed off that you're not leveling up at the rate that you want, all because you're not the main character, all because you care about other people and you aren't focused on leveling up yourself. Like, what?
Yeah, and it's funny, the people who never level up are the people that think they're never wrong. I just talked to this kid who was like, oh yeah, I've been stuck at a plateau for 6 months, I'm still 25% body fat, and I was like, oh, what do you think is causing it? It's like, oh, I don't know. My diet and training's locked in, it's good. It's like, bro, are you that fucking stupid? If your diet and training was good, you would be fucking shredded by now. You're a fucking human, you're not an anomaly, you're not 1 out of 8 billion, you're just a fucking human. It's like, if you don't want to admit you're wrong or look for your shortcomings, you're never going to excel. You have to realize that the more shortcomings that you can identify in yourself, the faster you will excel. But people are too fucking scared and too fucking pussy to look in the mirror. That's why people who are fat, they don't look in the mirror. Oh, I don't want to see that. I'm just going to put it off. Whatever. I'm too lazy to go to the gym and, not eat cheat meals. I'm just going to avoid the mirror. But if you looked in the mirror and were like, damn, I'm fucking fat. Damn, bro. Damn, I get no girls. Then you would have a fire under your ass and you would get pissed off and actually grind in the gym and make a change.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it the other day, just like hiding from the truth. I think a lot of people, they kind of like hide from the truth on, what they want to hear. And if you're hiding from the truth, you're not going to understand the truth. And the truth is the thing that's actually going to hit home for you to actually make a change. You need to know the truth. And for the longest time, no one told us, okay, you're not going to go to the next level, drinking every single weekend. You're not going to go to the next level chasing after all these girls, going to the bars every single weekend, hanging around these people that aren't going to, make you better. And because I never knew the truth, it took me forever. To make that realization, because I've been training for 6 years now, and my physique actually didn't go to the next level until 3 years later after training. Once I really stopped drinking and I stopped doing these bad habits, and I actually got pissed off about who I wanted to become. But until I actually realized that was the biggest thing holding me back. So if you never face the truth, then you're always going to be almost in a cloud. You're almost going to have like sun blockers on. You're never going to be able to see what's actually, blinding you from seeing the results that you want.
Yeah, and like when I had acne, I was pissed off that I had acne, so I was looking and searching diligently for a solution to solve it as fast as possible because I was pissed that I was uglier, pissed that I got less girls, pissed that I looked like a fucking creature because I had acne, but I took action instead of just being like, oh, everyone has acne, I can just avoid it. When I was pale, I never knew about tanning, I didn't know, about the sun and how vitamin D works. I thought I would just get fucking burnt and get skin cancer, and I was like, oh well. But it finally pissed me off, like, oh damn, I'm ugly, there's guys who are tan who look better. I'm gonna figure out that, eating a whole foods diet isn't gonna make me inflamed and I can actually get tan. Oh, if I work my way up in low UV to high UV in the sun, I can get tan. And then now I look better. But I was pissed off with how I looked and I took action. But so many people, you see fat people everywhere. That's like, you're just not facing the fucking truth because we all know you want girls. We all know you want to be shredded. But if you're just fat and you're not doing anything about it, we know that you're avoiding your problems and not taking any fucking action.
Yeah, and the biggest thing is that you suck at the next level. You suck at the next level. Like, we moved out of Pennsylvania, we came to Florida, and guess what? We suck at the next level. There's people that are at the next level and levels above us here, and it makes us realize how much we suck at where we're at now. Now, obviously, you have to be grateful for the position that you're in, but until you realize that you suck at the next level, that's actually going to make you just keep growing more and more. And as a man, that's the most important thing that you can do, because if you're not growing, you're depreciating and you're literally dying. So you want to make sure that you're leveling up every single day. Leveling, because that's all you can do as a man. That's what high test men do. They're always chasing more, they're always progressing, and they're always going to the next level. And if you don't face what you are doing now for what you want to do later, you're never going to be able to go to that next level.
Yeah. And it's going to either piss you off now or it's going to piss you off later. Going to the gym now is going to piss you off. Eating clean now is gonna piss you off, but no, it's gonna piss you off even fucking more later when you're fucking getting a divorce because your wife cheats on you because you're a fat piece of shit. You're gonna be pissed off more when you get a fucking heart attack because you fucking pissed away your life and didn't fucking take action earlier. You're gonna be pissed off more in the future when you're in your fucking deathbed from fucking cancer because you didn't do any research and didn't give a fuck when you were young and you thought you were invincible. Because you ignored your problems. It's gonna be, you can either work hard now and play later, or play around now and then work hard later with the fucking shit that's gonna come for you.
Literally, everyone wants just that instant gratification. It's like, bro, you gotta get pissed off and you gotta make these sacrifices now. Because if you don't, you're gonna be pissed, like you said, pissed off later about the situations that you're running into. Maybe your girlfriend doesn't love you anymore. Maybe, your kids aren't respecting you because you're fat as shit. Like, all these things.
That's why all these old people are always pissed off. These old guys are always staring us down. They're pissed off because they're mad that they're fat and ugly and have all these wrinkles and look like shit when they take their shirts off. Because they trashed their lives. They threw their lives away. But the thing is, if they were eating clean, saying no to alcohol, training every day, up until their age, they would look 2 to 3 to 4 times as good as they do now, and they wouldn't be pissed off. But that's the thing. They pissed our lives away, and we aren't, and that's why they're pissed off. That's why old people are grumpy. That's why old dads never want to do anything. They're pissed off, but it's like, bro, if you just faced your problems instead of avoiding them, they wouldn't be pissed off anymore. But it's gonna hit them even more as you get older. But
yeah, and the big thing is just like not letting people hold you down because they get pissed off of the action that you're taking.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, and I talk to people all the time, and they're like, bro, but my friends when I go out, like, oh, my family's judging me for eating this, or they're telling me I shouldn't do this. It's like, bro, what do they know? They haven't leveled up in years. They haven't made any progress, and you're listening to them because they're hating on you for doing what you're doing. It's like, bro, they're hating on you because they're not doing what you're doing. It's exactly what it is. People are going to hate on you no matter what, and if you don't realize that right now, and you got to realize as well, like, hate actually, a lot of people today, they get no hate. Everyone's like, oh, love everyone, be nice. If you're getting hated on, that is a good thing. If you're getting hated on, it shows that you're actually working towards something and that you're doing something right. Because if you're not getting hated on, it means you're not working towards anything. Because like I just said, people are going to get salty. People are going to get pissed off that you are doing something exceptional that they are not willing to do. So guess what? They're going to try to hold you down. It's like crabs in a bucket. If they see that crab trying to crawl out, they're going to hold it back. So you need to understand right now that if you're not getting hate, you're probably doing something wrong, or you're not trying hard enough.
Yeah, it's funny, I talked to this kid about joining my program today, and he's like, oh, I'm going to ask my parents and my brother if I should do this. And it's like, are they fucking successful? No. Are they shredded and jacked? No. Are they healthy? No. Do they drink alcohol? Yes. Do they eat fast food? Yes. Do they have no fucking discipline or self-respect? Yep. And it's like, who the fuck are you listening to? We see this every fucking video, but it's like, bro, you should get fucking pissed off and listen to people who you want to be like, and don't listen to people who you don't be like. Because I listened to my parents for a lot of my life, and they wanted what was best for me, but they didn't actually know what the fuck was best for me. Your parents may want what's best for you, but they probably don't know what the fuck you feel inside. They don't know. You're the one who only knows what you need and what you should do. But that's the thing, if you don't look in the mirror, if you're not honest with yourself, it's going to be harder to see that. It's going to be a lot harder. So.
Yeah, and that's also another thing. Like, some people might want what's best for you, but they don't know what's best for you. And that's the thing, like, people will be complacent about, going all in on themselves because other people are like, oh, I don't know, maybe that's sketchy, or I don't know if you should do that. It's like, what do those people know? They don't.
Like I said, like, they haven't progressed. They haven't progressed in life, so it's like,
Why would you listen to them? It's like when I graduated school and I went all in on, my coaching business. I could have listened to my parents who were like, wanted the best for me, and they're like, okay, go to, you just got your degree, go get a job now. Like, you're gonna make good money, go get a job. Like, why would you take that risk of running your own business when you can just get a job and, you have a finance degree? It's gonna be good, right? It's like, but I know what's best for me. I know what's actually gonna build myself more as a character. What's gonna build myself more? going to a 9-to-5 job, doing the same thing every single day, or building my own business and actually exponentially growing. I saw a post on Instagram. It was like, if someone goes into a 9-to-5 job, their growth is like this. It's like 1, 1, 1. Then they go to level 2. It's like 2, 2, 2. But then when you own your own business or you're an entrepreneur, it's like 1, 1, 1, 0, -3, and then it goes 4, 10, 12. It's like, okay, what's more important? Going down for a little to have higher ceilings, or just very, 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 very slowly growing? And that's what my perspective was when I started my business. And that's exactly why I went all in, because I knew I would rather take that risk and be negative, or struggle for a little for more growth, as opposed to just taking the easy way out. And it's for anything else in life. If you want to get more jacked, if you want to get more shredded, you might struggle in the beginning, but guess what? The exponential growth to the mindset, to the physique, is going to be 10 times better when you're 100% consistent and you're dialed in. You do the work every single day.
Yeah. And I remember in high school, like senior year, when I first started hitting the gym, like same thing like him, like girl kind of like ghosted me or whatever. I was pissed off, and I just knew like I just wasn't good enough. Like I wasn't a good enough man or a high value enough man to actually, keep that girl around. And like I remember guys would like make fun of me for being skinny, like they'd push me around and talk shit on me, like to my face, like disrespect me to my face. And that fucking pissed me off. But the thing is, I couldn't do anything about it because I was a skinny soy boy. And you may not be getting bullied or girls leaving you specifically, but if you got in better shape, you would get respect from anyone. We can make friends with any dude because we're more jacked than them. They automatically will respect you. Humans, like men especially, respect men who are more jacked than them. Just like how there's the alpha male with the apes and all that shit. All the apes, look up and do what the alpha male says. If you're more jacked than somebody, you can make any guy friend, and you're going to be able to get basically any girl you want, which solves a lot of your problems. But the thing is, if you're not getting respect from men, if you're not getting respect from women, you should get pissed off. You should get pissed off, because every man should want respect from men. Everyone who's successful has gotten respect from other people. Respect's everything. And if you're not getting the respect you want or the respect you think you deserve, instead of trying to, make more money, obviously that helps, that's great. But like, if you're still fat, people are gonna, respect you, but they're also gonna talk shit. If you have the full package of looks, money, charisma, religion, everything dialed in, your life's gonna be so much better. But I see, broke jacked people, I see rich fat people. You have to have it all, and you should get pissed off at what you don't have. I guess for me, personally right now, like obviously I just wanna help as many people as possible, and I'm pissed off that I can't go more viral. I wish I had 1 million followers, wish I had 2 million followers. Obviously wish I could make more money, but it's not all about money, it's about helping people. But I have shortcomings, I look at them. Maybe my tonality isn't that good sometimes. Maybe my acting in my videos isn't as good sometimes. And it pisses me off, so I'm gonna work on improving it so I can do better, help more people, and become the best version of myself. But there's always something you can improve. There's always something, and if you look at your shortcoming, get pissed off and come up with a plan or a method or a strategy to fix the problem.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people, they get pissed off, or not pissed off, but they get discouraged, like, oh, why am I not respected in the the work environment, or why am I not respected by my wife? It's like, bro, stop becoming a victim to your own mentality and get pissed off that you're not respected. Get pissed off that people, aren't looking up to you, right? Because those emotions, those triggers, are another trigger from you not taking action and not becoming the best version of yourself. Because at the end of the day, you are in control of everything. Everything is your fault. If you aren't respected, if you don't have confidence, guess what? You're not some person who's just some random, oh my gosh, the worst genetics ever, like just meant to have like the worst life ever. It's like, bro,
Oh my god.
you are the cause of all your problems. You are the cause of all your problems. If I have a problem with something, it's easy to just blame something else. It's so easy to blame something else, because guess what? It distracts your mindset. And when you distract your mindset, it almost trains your mindset for the next time to do it again and do it again. So when you face these problems, the number one thing you can do is take accountability. Because if you take accountability, you then are able to understand what you did wrong and how you could fix it for later. But if you put it off, that whole road of fixing things has completely disappeared. So then it just happens again and again, and people come into these cycles of just running into these problems, blaming other people, then more problems arise. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up and take action for what you've done. Because once you just look yourself in the mirror and realize, okay, where I'm at right now is my fault. I gotta take action. I gotta be, I gotta eat better. I gotta have better habits. I gotta stop, smoking weed or drinking alcohol or doing all these things. Once you make that commitment that you're the reason why these problems are happening, then you can actually start to improve and stop having that beta mindset of, okay, why is this happening? Why is this happening? And then you just take more and more action. You take more and more action, and then your life drastically improves. And then that's when you get more and more pissed off, and that's when you level up even more. Like, that's the secret.
Yeah. And it just comes down to the motto, no excuses. I know it's kind of cheesy, but it's like, excuses are bullshit. You shouldn't make excuses. There's always something wrong that you can fix, and he just kind of went over that. But Andrew Tate always says, what's the best move on the chessboard? So like, if your girl breaks up with you, what's the best move in the chessboard for you becoming the best version of yourself? Okay, I'm gonna cry about it in my room for 3 days, be depressed, binge eat, pop some pills, smoke some weed, or I could go to the gym, keep doing my shit, get over it, not even act like it happened. What's the best move in the chessboard for everything? Oh, I'm fat. I could just pretend like I'm fat, put it off, or I could get in the gym, get jacked. Best chessboard. I got fired from my job. Could I cry about it, or could I look for a new job today? Go online.
That's the thing. Like, when you complain about these problems or you blame someone else, you're not actually, like, when you're thinking about it as a chessboard, you're not actually moving a piece. You're just thinking about, like, okay, maybe it was this person's problem. Maybe I didn't do that. Like, you're not taking accountability. But when you actually make the best move on the chessboard, which is taking action or taking steps to improve something, guess what? It's going to get better.
Yeah.
But complaining about something or, not getting pissed off or, just letting it go by, that is not a move. That is not a move. You're staying where you're at. You're literally staying where you're at. And if you're staying where you're at, you're just going backwards.
Yeah, and no matter how bad your situation is, no matter how good or how bad, you can either win the game of chess or lose the game of chess. Even if you're about to win in 2 moves, you make a bunch of wrong moves, you lose the fucking game, you're checkmated. Or, you're 1 move away from getting checkmated yourself. If you make all these crazy right moves, if you're a grandmaster against some average person, you could fucking win. And that's the thing. There's been, humans like, David Goggins, his story. He was fat as fuck, now he's shredded and successful motivational speaker. There's guys who've been in World War II prison camps who have survived and become millionaires when they get out. It's like, no matter how bad your spot is, if you made the right fucking moves, you could get out of your fucking spot. If you did. There's some sort of course of action that you can make to make your life 10 times better, your dream life. But if you don't take any action, or if you make the wrong moves, then you're not gonna fucking get there. So try your hardest, take action, don't make excuses, and you should get pissed off if you're in a losing spot right now.
But that's also another thing, like everyone, like in chess, there's always a best move, but there's also good moves. I think a lot of people, they overthink the best move to do, and then they don't make any moves.
Yeah.
You got to understand that making a good move is better than making no move at all. Yeah. When you're thinking about, what is the best move to make? Oh my gosh, my wife wants to divorce me. What is the best possible? No, it's like, just make a good move. Start going to the gym, eating healthy. Make good moves. Don't try to, have this analysis of your life or something, and then you don't take any action, because then it's just analysis paralysis, and you don't do anything about it. Because what's the saying about, like, action? Like,
it's a stupid action over smart inaction.
Yeah.
Stupid action wins every time.
Exactly.
Every time. Unless there's like a fucking, crazy, insane choice. Like with all the majority of the choices you make every day, stupid action instantly beats smart inaction. Unless it's something crazy where it's like, I'm about to fucking, post some fucking dick pic online. Like,
Wait a minute.
Like, for most of your choices, like, should I eat chicken or turkey? I don't know what's better. I'm going to think, I'm going to go to the store Wednesday and then go. No. Just fucking eat some protein, go to the gym. Is this exercise at the gym? Should I do the bicep curl or the chin up or the fucking barbell curl? No. Just do one of them and fucking go the next morning. You waste fucking time, and time is more valuable than anything. So that's why I say speed and stupid action over smart inaction. And, every successful man has had to take risks. If you think about it, if you're too pussy to take risks, you're never going to do anything great or exceptional. Because the average person is too pussy to take a risk. People tell you, everyone says, don't take risks. You know, people in the government, your parents, oh, don't take a risk. You know, don't go in yourself. Don't invest in your business. Don't try this new diet. Oh my God, don't take a risk. It's like, bro, you only have one life. You only have 80 to 100 years on this earth, maybe less. Bro, take risks. Speed, stupid action.
And a lot of the times, people are like contemplating these risks when they're the determining factor. Like, it's not a risk if the outcome is determined by you. Like, when we went all in on our business, it was risky, but the risk was basically nothing because it came down to our action. Improving every single day, being consistent, acquiring more knowledge, and applying that knowledge. The risk is basically nothing if you take action and you're consistent every single day. And that's what you got to realize when it comes to becoming the best version of yourself. If you're willing to do the things every single day and be consistent, going all in on yourself, there's no risk. You are the risk. So if you're a fucking pussy and you have a pussy ass mindset, guess what? Maybe the risk is very fucking high. But if you are determined to get it done and to take action, no matter how you feel, no matter what the situation is, guess what? There is no risk. That's the most beta thing ever, is just holding yourself back from doing something because of a risk. There is no risk in life. The only risk in life is not actually taking the risk and then being the same. That is the only risk.
Yeah. And it's different if you're like a 50-year-old man who's like living paycheck to paycheck and you're about to quit your job to start some like risky online business. That's like a stupid, obviously, decision. Like, you could go bankrupt, lose your house. But like, if you're a guy who's trying to get jacked in the gym and switch up your diet that you've been seeing like little to no gains on, like, you have everything to gain. For us, like posting cringy videos in college, what's the risk? Some fucking soy boys are gonna like laugh at us and send our videos and make jokes about it, or girls are looking and be like, what the fuck? But guess what? We took the risk. And now who's laughing? Now who's fucking laughing? That's the thing. And the thing is, the people who would talk shit in our videos and laugh at us, girls, we don't even want to fucking be like you. We don't want to be low test. We don't want to be stupid. And that's the thing. If you're doing something good, like getting jacked in the gym or trying to help people through educational videos, funny videos on Instagram or TikTok, that's a good thing in the first place. So people will hate, people will be jealous. Don't fucking listen to them. And don't let them drag you down. Get pissed off, but use that anger in a good way, in the right direction, not making yourself worse. Don't get angry and start slitting your wrists and then shooting up heroin. Go to the fucking gym, get jacked and rich. It's pretty fucking simple.
Yeah, I hope no one's fucking...
I mean, people get angry and sad and they use it they just be fucking pussies. They just get fat and become pussies.
And we talked about it the other day, like the logical thinking versus the emotional thinking.
Yeah.
If you think with emotion on, all these risks that you're doing, it's like, bro, you're just going to be in a complacent spot.
Yeah. Like, you can use anger logically in a good way or use anger emotionally in a bad way. Like, when I'm playing basketball, if someone like fouls me really hard and like it hurts, I get pissed off and then I start like sprinting, like on defense, I'm in their face, I'm like 10 times better, way more energetic, sprint down the court, like get an one layup. Like, if you've ever played a sport and you get like hit or something pisses you off, someone talks shit, it makes you play harder. That's the same thing in life. Like, if your girlfriend leaves you, use that anger to become better instead of becoming worse. Like, if I was a fucking emotional pussy and I got hit in basketball, I'd like cry and be like, ow, and just like just stand there and be like, whatever. Like, pretend like I don't care. Like, we were playing basketball, whenever we were playing 3-on-3 basketball, and this kid was getting scored on, and then he just like stopped trying. He was like standing there like laughing. Like, that's kind of the same thing when like, your girlfriend cheats on you, and instead of getting shredded, you just kind of cope and blame her. It's the same exact thing. But you can either face the problems and try harder, or you can avoid the problems and sit back and then remain the same.
Literally.
But yeah, I feel like we covered a lot in this video. I don't know, we should probably record another vlog, or we're getting a whiteboard. So we're gonna do more educational stuff. This is kind of just motivational things, but we're gonna have a massive whiteboard and we're gonna be presenting more educational stuff when it comes to health and fitness. But the mindset stuff's obviously great too, but we've been posting educational stuff for the longest time, especially on our individual channels, if you want to check those out. And our Instagrams, we post reels if you don't know, and we also do one-on-one coaching for fitness. So you can check those things out on our channels.
Follow us on the main YouTube channels.
Yes.
Shredded Sages, Dom Nutrition.
Yep.
And we'll see you guys in the next video.